Yo, what it do, YouTube? Johnny here, and welcome everybody back to Planet Zoo right now. We are in Etnan Zoo. We're not doing anything in Etnan Zoo. I just thought I'd treat you guys to a little look back in Etnan Zoo. We actually never really got to look at the kiwis that much, so I figured I'd bring you guys back to Etnan Zoo so we can, kind of see everything that's going on over here. Things are pretty normal here in Etnan Zoo, but yeah, I just thought it'd be a cool little treat to show you guys some fun stuff here in Etnan Zoo. Today we are going to be actually in our unnamed zoo. Our still currently unnamed zoo, but I thought it'd just be a fun little thing to bring you guys back to Etnan Zoo so you can see everything that goes on around here. With our 3,400 people currently inside the zoo. Yeah. I just thought this would be a fun little treat for you guys. But yeah, let's go ahead and get back to the actual zoo, because we do have a viewer named Animal to show you. But yeah, let's go take a look at that. Okay, we are joined here with our next viewer named Animal. Once again, shout out to John Porkbond here naming the Sandcat Finat. I did mention that I was going to name a Sandcat for him. And yeah, this is the name he picked for the little Sandcats. So yeah. Anyways, guys, welcome back to Planet Zoo. And I've noticed that we've had some discussions going on in the comments, specifically, once again, with John Porkbond as one of them. There has been a couple more discussions with some other people. I just want to let you guys know that if you do look in the description, we do have a Discord. If you guys want to, like, I'm not saying you can't discuss in the comment section. I mean, hey, the more comments, the merrier. But if you want, you can join the Discord, and we can have some nice discussions inside of there too. I try to be as active as I can in that Discord when people are on, at least. But yeah. So, anyways, we are here in project, whatever you want to call it. Still haven't found a name. I've had some ideas, I've had some name suggestions, but I'm trying to figure out something that really sticks. One suggestion I got was Greenfield Zoo, which is pretty cool. It actually sounds kind of cool. But honestly, I think I want to name like an area of the zoo that. And like that sounds like something I can make an area. Like another suggestion I got was to make a petting zoo type area in the zoo. And I'm thinking like make it Greenfield Farms or something like that. But anyways, that was like the weirdest throat clearing anyways. So I was like thinking about how I'm going to lay this out. So here's what I'm going to do. So we're going to have the pronghorn antelope, the animal that's here, an animal that's here, and an animal that's here all be one area, this little U shape. And then this area is going to be the desert area. So you got desert house. Then we're going to do like maybe the wild asses here, do something here, maybe some more here. And then this, we're going to put some big thick foliage through here. And then this path's going to go out this way, and then we're gonna do maybe something different here. We'll see. We shall see. And then obviously, like, if we do something this way, this path's gonna come out as well and kind of meet that way. And then when people are done with whatever this area is, they can come down here to Desert House, because I think I'll probably make it come to here, you know, as well. Stuff like that. And we have started to research the Sandcats. By the way, something I did do off cam, the fennec foxes, they have one-way glass now. They were just getting way too shy, and this was kind of the only way to fix it. I kept the rest of it mesh, because I honestly am really a fan of the mesh, and I think we're going to use it a lot more. But just these guys needed the one-way glass. They were just getting way too shy, and it was stressing them out. But it's okay, because it doesn't look too bad nonetheless, and the fennec foxes still look really good. I feel like I don't talk about them a lot. I talk about the Sandcats a lot, but that's because they're new. The fennec foxes, I honestly couldn't... did they also come in the arid animal pack? I'm not too sure. But yeah, these guys, I didn't really talk about them too much. I think they did come in the arid animal pack too. I'm like 90% sure. I might be wrong with that. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but yeah. In today's episode, I know I said that we might be doing something here, but as you guys can see, I already have an area carved out over here. So we're going to do a speed build of this enclosure, and then I think we're getting enough money now to the point where I can do a little bit of decorating, which we might do that as well. I still haven't really figured out what I want to put in here yet. I do kind of want to match with like what the pronghorn antelope is. Like, you know, kind of keep it to something like that. Like this, I think, kind of matches with it somewhat. And then we're going to have something here. And then we're going to have something here. Ignore the wind turbine. It's there for obvious reasons, but yeah. Actually, I just realized, did I just place that wind turbine without even thinking about the negative effects? Yeah, I did. I most definitely did. There we go. How about now? There you go. I didn't even think about that. Gonna go ahead and throw some staff path there. Okay. So yeah, today we might do some decorating, maybe finally build a shell around these buildings. Or maybe I'll do what I did in Etnan Zoo and just build one big wall around there. But I don't know. Not too sure. Part of me is thinking that I should have just placed the basic Planet Zoo blueprints, but I don't know. We'll see. So, anyways, oh, it started to rain. Well, I'm gonna let this rain go, and then when we, well, you guys are, for you guys, there's not gonna be any rain other than what you're seeing just now. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get into the speed build. It won't rain anymore after that, but yeah, catch you guys after that. Okay, welcome everybody to the speed build. This one for you guys is probably gonna seem pretty short, but for me, this took over an hour. This took a while. I actually ended up cutting quite a lot of the annoying stuff out. But yeah, as for right now, you guys can just see I'm kind of throwing the rocks in on the moat for the little enclosure for the cougars, and then you know I make like a smaller little branch out part. And I kind of wish I did it like that on both sides in hindsight, because I had a really annoying time when it came to like them being like able to jump over the moat anyways, because of like how like flat and everything was on the in large on the one side where all the people are. And I had to, let's just say I had to place a lot of little extra rocks that poke out a little flat area. It looks a little weird, but honestly you barely even notice it. But yeah, and then we start putting this big rock in so I can put in like a little sign. But yeah, today we are building a cougar enclosure or habitat, and it'll be really nice. And so I was going over which rails I wanted to use. I decided to use this one because it was just, I don't know, it just kind of, it spoke to me. And I wanted to make sure this was actually going to be even and, you know, not be all stupid. So, yeah, I just decided to go ahead and do that and just kind of snap everything in, and then I kind of phase that one in there, and then I get that one in. I had to move that rock out of the way, and then we just start placing them in. I honestly, like, the way I put this looks way different from what it actually is now. Like, it looks all like this, but I actually don't make it go out that way because honestly there was no point in even doing that. I don't know why I did that. But yeah, eventually I kind of just cut all that little extra bit off. But here's like one of the hardest parts of building this was the idea I had. Well, first I had to find the girders because I don't know why I couldn't find them for the longest time. I eventually did find the girders, and you know, I just kind of messed around and tried to see if they had any other girders, but no, it was really just the one. So, you know, then I do that, but the angles were a little off on the girder, so I had to like very slowly try to figure out how to do it on my own. And then I had to make sure that was all even, which it was eventually. And then we get the one-way glass, and then, you know, rotate that. But yeah, so anyways, when you guys, by the time you guys are watching this video, I'm not entirely sure what time this will release. If it releases as per usual with my Planet Zoo videos, it'll be at 3 p.m. EST. But what I want to say is I'm going to start doing the, on the sports channel, I'm going to start doing the broadcasts of the Buffalo Bulls again. So the first one is tonight at 5 p.m. On a Sunday. Yeah, I know it's kind of a little different, but, yeah, what do you call it? I just wanted to do it because I haven't done that in a long time, and I might do one tomorrow and today, or today and Tuesday or something like that, because, or not Tuesday, but another day this week, like soon, not to my usual schedule, which for those of you who don't know, my usual schedule for the Buffalo stuff was on the, it was Fridays and Mondays at 5 p.m. But I haven't been doing it for a while because I have been way too busy to do live streaming stuff, and making videos was just doesn't take as long. Well, actually, no, it probably takes a lot longer, but it doesn't take you know, I can edit anything out that goes wrong. I can't do that with a live stream, so I need to make sure that I'm in perfect conditions, and now I'm at a point where I am in perfect conditions, so yeah, tonight will be that. But I'm not going to talk about it too much because I know you guys are here to watch Planet Zoo. So, anyways, we go ahead and put in the gate, and then I change it to one-way glass. And then we go ahead and throw the null barriers down. I honestly don't even know why I show you guys this. And I'm pretty sure I've even said that before. Like, I don't even know why I show you guys me placing down the null barriers, because it's just placing null barriers. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less, you know? But hey, whatever. I actually do end up placing a little bit more glass, the glass iron fence thingy. And something I completely skipped my mind when I was building this. I wanted to do like a diagonal piece coming off of the top of it, going inside the enclosure to like keep them from jumping over, you know, quote unquote. But I kind of forgot about it, and in hindsight, I don't even know if a glass piece would have been small enough, you know? But anyways, they're the Cougars, they're in the enclosure now, and I start kind of decorating everything up. As you guys can see, there's a bunch of little rocks all over the edges of the moat because I had to stop them from being able to jump over everything. But here's where I put in like the cooler parts of the enclosure is when, or the habitat, sorry, I'm trying to get out of calling it an enclosure. I'm just so used to like playing Jurassic Park back in the day, so yeah. But yeah, as you guys can see, I wasn't even finished. I still found another spot that they could get out of. And there you go. Eventually, I fixed it. And I actually had to move the mountain. I don't know if you guys even noticed that, but I moved the mountain away from the thing because they were able to jump. But in all honesty, it looks really good. Honestly, this is probably one of the better... Like I know I've been saying every time, oh, this is the best enclosure I made. No, this is the best enclosure I made. But I keep surprising myself and everything like that. I keep making myself... I keep amazing myself because this zoo, like the enclosures, are just much more nicer than like what I've done in my previous zoos. And in my previous zoos, well, I mean, not that any of them are bad. Like there were some really good ones, like the bears, the Bear Island in JPG Nature Park. Which don't worry, guys, we will eventually go back to that. I just have to start getting more ideas. But in JPG Nature Park, the Bears Island was really cool. The Binturongs in Etnan Zoo look really good. The Kiwis in Etnan Zoo look really good. I mean, I don't have very many bad enclosures. And I had to place a solar panel there, by the way. But I don't have very many bad enclosures, but I don't have very many amazing ones. And these ones just feel amazing because they look so much like a real zoo enclosure. You know? And by the way, I don't know if you guys noticed, but there's a little steel mesh barrier on the one side. It's nothing crazy. It was just, I don't know, it felt like realistic to put like a little thing there because, oh, it kind of quote unquote stops them from jumping even on the rocks actually do that. But I don't know. I feel like it just looks a little bit more realistic to have a smaller fence on the other side. That'll do for this speed build, guys. Enjoy the rest of the video. Okay, picture this, okay? You're here. You're looking at the pronghorns. There's actually an education talk going on right now, so that's pretty cool. And so you're walking through and you're like, oh, let's go ahead and look over this way. And you see this big old sign and this huge fence and you're like, oh, what could be over here? And it's this awesome little cougar place. Oh, and it looks like the lecture over here is about to start as well. That's pretty nice. Yeah, this is pretty cool. I know we said we were going to do some decorating, but building this took way longer than I thought it was going to. And I'm not going to lie to you guys, I honestly completely forgot about one thing that I was going to do with the big, like, glass metal fence. I was going to put, like a diagonal piece coming up or whatever. I completely forgot to do that. That is, you know, a little my bad, but in all honesty, it looks nice. I mean, where are the cougars? Are they hiding? Yeah, they're hiding. Yeah. This animal is probably just going to be one of those animals that are, like, really hard to find. Like, you're, like, lucky to see this guy or something like that. But it looks really good. I mean, I'm really happy with the way it looks. I really wanted to do some kind of like dead logs or something like that in here, but this looks good too, like this thing kind of branching out and this thing kind of laying across there. That's kind of the vision I had when building this, so I actually really like it. It's pretty darn cool. And I forgot to do that. Does that just cancel the talk? Oh, does it restart it? It looks like it might restart it. I'm not too sure. I don't even know where the educator is. I don't know. Okay, no, it canceled it. Okay. Yeah, I completely forgot to link the seating. That's my bad. Whoops. Trash cans wise, I think I already put trash cans throughout here. Sort of. Yeah, there's one in that corner. So yeah, no, trash cans are throughout here. Benches, on the other hand, we did not place, so go ahead and put a bench here. Put a couple benches here. Gonna put a bench here, a bench here, and yeah, that'll kind of, I don't need to place anymore, I don't think. But yeah, we're gonna have, obviously we're gonna throw some foliage in these areas at some point, and then I'm just gonna mark off where this next path will go. It'll probably go, well, actually we'll go like one more, and it'll be like this. Actually, that might be a little far. We'll go like that. There we go. And then that'll go off into our next area. I just wanted to mark that down. But anyways, it looks really good. We do need to do some kind of decorating episode. I think the episode that we actually end up naming the zoo and redoing the entrance is when we're probably going to do a lot of the decoration. But I am a little sad that I didn't do what I wanted to do, because I kind of wanted to, what do you call it? I wanted to put a little piece that comes up diagonally with a tiny piece of glass on top, but that's okay. Honestly, there's a good chance that the glass, there wasn't even going to be glass that tall anyways. I kind of liked putting in the steel mesh fence. I know it looks a little weird, but I honestly really like it like that. It's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. But yeah. So I think that'll probably do it for this episode. If you guys have any name suggestions for the Cougars, be sure to leave one down below. And man, this is such a cool enclosure. I love it. I'm in love with how good this looks. It looks really amazing. And I know that the Cougars probably really like it too. Here's one of them right here. Sacagawea. That's kind of a funny little name there. For those of you who don't know your history, look up the name Sacagawea. I think we're gonna put like a climbable, like, I don't know, some kind of like dead branches, like here, and then like here. You know, I just kind of want to throw some little, maybe the little cubs eventually can climb on that stuff. But yeah, for now, that looks pretty good. So thank you guys so much for watching. We are gonna stop this. No inbreed. No inbreed. Bad antelope. Okay, so yeah. Anyways, guys, that'll do for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave a like, leave a comment, and enjoy the cinematics, guys. I'll catch you in the next one. See you later.